Hello ninjas, it's me, Ninjalens, and I thought I'd tell you a little story about what happened to me today. Well, let's get a little backstory. Throughout all my life, I haven't played a whole lot of multiplayer games. I mostly played games, single player. I had Nintendo consoles and they weren't connected to the internet, and I also played PC games and I didn't know how to connect them to the internet. Mostly Age of Empires and things like that. I didn't play multiplayer games. Unless they were local multiplayer games, I didn't play multiplayer games. I was stuck in single player, as I like to call it. Well, actually, I didn't like to call it that until high school, but let's fast forward to, my high school. I started playing RuneScape in middle school, but, I treated it like a single-player game that there were other people wandering around. And that's a lot of what I treated World of Warcraft like, was because I didn't really understand how to interact with people in an online environment. It didn't make sense to me. There's another person there? No, video games, it's a video game character, it's a computer. Something I had to learn. However, a great show that helped me learn this concept was The Guild. The Guild was about 5 people being connected through a game, being in a guild. I played World of Warcraft a lot, and I played World of Warcraft a lot whilst watching this series. I often liked to watch television while I was playing the guild, because it was a YouTube series. I had the audio playing in the background while I was playing World of Warcraft. After I'd watched, this series was very short, so I was able to do this multiple times. And it kind of inspired me to branch out, try and make friends. I had a friend who I played the game with. He was a real-life friend that I played the game with, and he was the only person I ever interacted with. And so, me and him set up a guild. And one player that we started the guild with, I actually became friends with, and we didn't ever set up World of Warcraft voice chat. It never worked. Never, ever worked. I could never figure out how to get to work with anyone other than my friend who played the game. I think I might have actually came to understand this concept quicker if my parents hadn't read an article about that labeled World of Warcraft World of Warcrack. And that was it. No more World of Warcraft in my house. It was over. It was frustrating because I really enjoyed it. It helped me focus more in school because it helped me understand the concept of repeating the same task over and over again to accomplish something, even if you weren't essentially learning from it. I think it was a very beneficial experience for me. Fast forward to my senior year of high school, and I watched The Guild again. It was the first time I watched it in a couple of years, and I watched it, I know it was cold. It must have been towards the winter. I like playing video games. I was back in this single-player setting, and I didn't meet people who played video games. I didn't play video games with other people. I met up with my friends every Friday, and we played Brawl, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and I was told that I played Zelda like everybody else, and then I learned contrary to that. There's a video on this channel that says that. Let's move forward. So I didn't play a whole lot of video games with other people. And Brawl wasn't something that we really enjoyed. It was just kind of the only multiplayer game that worked for more than 4 people. So I didn't really have people who enjoyed video games as much as me, or the same video games. I tried a lot of different ways to connect with people with video game environments. I was playing Borderlands at the time, so I tried to sign up on forums to play Borderlands, but that was an old game and no one was playing it. I tried playing some of the World of Warcraft free-to-play clones. That didn't work out very well because I don't know how else to explain it. It didn't work out very well because there's not very many people who play the games, and they set them up in a really antisocial way of having instances in which people aren't really connected. It was super weird. And finally, I just kind of gave up. Up until the next year, where I started playing competitive Smash Brothers, and I met people who played video games, and we are interested in video games, and that was like the most interesting thing ever. I really enjoyed being part of the competitive Smash community. I have to leave because all kinds of different things. I don't really want to get into it now. But I was playing League of Legends. I've greatly enjoyed playing League of Legends. It's not very committing, so I don't have to give up much of my study time, or I don't have to worry about being late for work, things like that. Miss having to take days off of work is what I'm trying to say is I can just boot up a game of League of Legends and play. I still kind of operated in this, there's people on the other side, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not connected with them. For the first time ever, I did this really strange, really kind of scary thing where we were playing very well. We were doing very well in this game. And a couple of the players were like, hey, let's get on Skype and play another game. It's kind of weird because I had never met these people, and I was about to hear their voices after only seeing text in there. It was a very strange experience that I know a lot of other people have experienced, but this is like a personal weirdness to me. I guess maybe I've done a similar thing where I hadn't really met someone. I've only connected with Facebook, and then I met them in real life, or I've only connected with Facebook, and then I accidentally Skyped a group of people in the Smash community. It's a funny story. I'll tell you guys next time. But this was super weird, and I talked to them. We played a game. We joked around. Everyone was super awkward. It was really strange. But it's just strange. I don't know. This doesn't really have a lesson. This doesn't really have an ending point. This doesn't really have like this grand point. It's just like people play video games, and I think the best way to connect is just through the games. It's just super interesting connecting with people through video games, and it's a fun experience that I don't think people should skip. No matter how old you are. Like, a lot of people miss out on it when they're young, like I did. And just do it. Do it whenever. Connecting with people over video games is the coolest thing in the universe. Alright. Thank you for watching this video. If you did not like this video, maybe I can change. I kind of agree with you. It was a little strange. But thank you for watching this video. I applaud your ability to sit through this garbage, and I will see you next time. Ninja out!